Yeah. What up, Fight World? It's your boy, Ego. And I'm back with some more boxing. Listen, I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. I'm back. It feels good. Happy Monday to everybody. How's everybody doing? We are back to talk about some things. I know you guys like to talk about things on the channel. So we're going to talk about a couple of things on the channel. You dig me? Testing 1, 2. Y'all hear me? We just switching. Listen, I got some new gear coming today. We out here working. I'm out here working, baby. I said I'm working. We got some new gear coming today. Should be fun. Closing the year strong. Gonna hook that up. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Shout out to Kenya B. Surah, top shooter. Hey, listen, Surah's funny, but he be like hiding it. Surah be roasting y'all on the low, though. Daquandre, A1 Diggs, you dig me. Emilio, I was like, Emilio. Shout out to Mexico. Emilio from Mexico. Ricky Williams in the building. Gang. Yeah, we up here. It's up. Man, hey, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Ricky Williams hit me on the sidebar. He said Terence Crawford, he not all that impressed with, like, you know, the performance. He didn't say he wasn't impressed. He just said that he basically said, like, Crawford, Ricky Williams, you tell him in your own words. You could put it in the comments. Listen. See, he said Cholet. I told you. Listen, I'm going to speak the truth, the whole truth. So help me God in this video. Buckle up. Buckle up. We're going to talk about it. Listen, I'm just warming up the mic. And then we will. Ricky, we have to do it on another because I'm not set up. I'm on a different setup right now. So we can do that soon, though. Pause. Real Dr. Hank McCoy, my guy. Bro, I got involved in a hit and run. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. While I was at work, I got the license plate and hired lawyers. Man, I didn't. That's terrible news. But I'm glad you got the license plate. You know, let me know how that goes. We're just warming up the mic and then we'll get started to the proceedings this evening. Actually, it's only, what time is it? 11? Yeah, man, we got to talk about it because there's a lot of different concepts. Listen, on my channel, I'm here to keep it real with y'all. And at the end of the day, you know, my opinion is my opinion. I really give you the best of me, like Maya, you know what I'm saying? I give y'all the best of me and my real thoughts on this boxing game. Hate it or love it, but the underdog's on top. Yeah, we glad you're okay. Shout out to Surah. Yo, put some prayer hands up for my man, real Dr. Hank McCoy. He was in some sort of accident, and they tried to dart off on him. Yeah, put y'all prayer hands up. You know what I mean? We family. My hands look huge. Do my hands look huge? Hold on. See, I do have kind of big hands. Shout out to the real Dr. Hank McCoy. Yeah, show him some love. Yeah, let's get it. Bro, my look like Harry and the Hendersons. Man, y'all got me looking all crazy on camera. Look, y'all got my hands looking all... I'm just going to be a creep now that I discovered this. Because I talk with my hands anyway. I'm about to be like... But Terence Crawford, is that creepy? I just want to know. Does that look creepy to y'all? Like when the host is putting his hands all in y'all face? Bud Crawford. That's not creepy? I thought it looked kind of creepy. I'm going to keep doing it. All right, I'm going to keep doing it then. Listen, I'm not touching you. I'm going to just leave my hand like, listen, I'm about to do my stream like this. Yeah, but okay, so it don't bother y'all? I'm going to do my stream like that. Listen, I do what I want on my channel. I'm going to do my streams like that. Somebody said I got ET fingers. Oh, hell no. Nah. Reese's Pieces, Elliot. Hey, y'all trying me though. Okay, that's how. Yeah, all you motherfuckers. All right, okay, huh? Yeah, bro. Y'all think y'all could do this to me, huh? After all the boxing content I drop on the channel. All right. That's how y'all want to do me. Somebody talking about I'm ET. All right, I got y'all. ET. Yeah, I got y'all ET. Kenya talking about you so crazy. Nah, I'm just keeping it real. Listen, I do what I want on my streams. Don't watch me. Look, don't watch me. This is how I want to talk to y'all. This is how I want to do all my streams. Y'all said it don't bother you. I do. It's my channel. Y'all didn't buy this camera. Y'all didn't buy the camera. Y'all didn't buy this microphone. Y'all didn't buy none of this equipment. Y'all didn't start my channel. Y'all didn't give me the ambitions of a rider. So I talk about what I want. Ego out here choking these woes. Hey, no, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all trying to do me bad already. Whatever. Y'all mean. Y'all some bullies, bro. Let's get started. Rate Terence Crawford's performance. Nah, not thousands. I do got some mics though. My mic collection is forget about it. Forget about it. My mic collection is crazy. I got something coming in. I might have to switch them out because I'll be switching up. I like to switch them up. Listen, let's do a letter grade. Hold on. I think it's easier to identify a letter grade. Remember in school, A, B, C, C+, A+, A-. Do a letter grade. Give Terence Crawford a letter grade. Because numbers 1 to 10 for this is a little bit harder. Let's do a letter grade. Let's try letter grades. Hey, Ricky Williams ain't got no chill. He said a C. An A, C plus, a C plus, B plus, B. All right. So he averages, it looks like a B because them C's is dragging him down, you know what I mean? Them C's is dragging him down, cuz. All right, he got an A. Like, I'm just trying to get a median, try to get a feel. Man, them C's is holding him down. Bro, y'all some Crips. Hey, cuz, listen, them C's is holding him down, cuz. Bro, y'all tripping. All right, y'all tripping. A minus because of K Porter stoppage, C plus. Man, them C's holding him down, cuz. Them C's got him on Slauson. All right, so it looks like he averages about a B. Listen, I think that's fair. I honestly think, listen, I'm just being real. Terence Crawford, he had an emphatic finish, and I like that kill switch that he always showed, but he did look more beatable in this particular fight. That's just what it is. Now, I'm not saying just anybody can beat him, because I definitely don't believe that. And I do believe he's one of the superior fighters at welterweight. But to be honest, like, I don't know. Like, him and Errol's, like, put it this way. Crawford versus Errol Spence, I'm still at it's a 50-50 fight. And then Crawford versus like a John Ennis, I don't know, bro. Because Crawford was getting, there was like, this is a breakdown. I'm going to try to tell you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good for Terence Crawford, he's undefeated, kept his belt, and he had an emphatic stoppage. So he has the mindset of a killer. I really, really like that. I like that mean streak that he got, that competitive edge that he got. That is beautiful. I mean, they told him that you were down on the scorecards, right? They said, you down. He's like, nah, I'm up. They're like, nah, you down. You down on the scorecards. He's like, I'm down. How am I down? Right? And they say, you down. Turn up on him. And Crawford's like, all right. And then he got the stoppage right after that. You can't teach that. That's like fourth quarter Brady. I hate when Tom Brady be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing Tom Brady or whatever, and it's just an elite level mindset where you just turn that switch on, and then all of a sudden, Tom Brady, a quarterback like that, mess around, turn a deficit, and then they tie the game. And then all of a sudden, they beat you with a winning field goal because they did enough things in a small space of time. Crawford got that elite level, Tom Brady type mindset, the Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant final game, he put up like 60. And that was like a weather, you know what I mean? Like Kobe that had been badly injured off of an Achilles injury, you know what I mean? But I can't even say ugly, but just the bad of it, I think Porter humanized Crawford a lot more than he's been looking. And ironically enough, he said it's like when Floyd told Tank he was down versus Barrios. That's an excellent point. Shout out to Mr. Fist. That's an excellent point. That's that kill switch. See, and see, the good thing is the beauty of that is you have to have certain traits to have that kill switch. Because if you don't have no power and you down like on the cards, especially by a lot, that you ain't, what you gonna do? It's gonna be real hard if you ain't got no pop. You ain't got no pop. If you ain't got no pop, then it's gonna be hard to turn the kill switch on and, in few rounds, 2-3 rounds remaining, try to get some of it out of there. You know what I mean? If you haven't been putting in the investments, you can have power and still stop someone like Tim Bradley versus Brandon Rios, but you got to make them investments. You know what I mean? Like Bradley was going to Brandon Rios' body. Brandon Rios was big in his offseason. He didn't look like he was very disciplined, right? You see him on Ellie's channel and he looked puffy and big and stuff like that. So Teddy Atlas and Tim Bradley, they had an amazing strategy and they put in the steps early that pay dividends late. So you can still stop people without power, but you don't want to be down and then try to put it all together if you ain't got no pop. Luckily for Crawford got pop. So, and Tank got popped. So even if they down on the scorecards, you can motivate them to push that extra gear. Now, I have to give it to y'all real and talk about what I seen. When it comes to all the information and data that I have, when it comes to Shawn Porter, shout out to Robert Richmond for subscribing. Welcome to Ego's Army. When it comes to Shawn Porter, to me, all the information I've obtained about the fight, I can't say this is the same Shawn Porter of old. That's just being truthfully speaking. Not when no man is telling me he knew he was retiring, win, lose, or draw. And I understand, see, y'all not, what y'all not gonna do is insult my intelligence. That's what none of y'all gonna do. I promise you, there's nobody on this planet. If y'all wanna play the dozens, we can do that. If y'all wanna play the roast game, we can do that. If you wanna battle for mental dexterity and wits and brains, we can do that. But y'all not gonna play me for a fool. Now, I understand that some fighters make excuses after they lose. Like, oh, like Pacquiao talking about, oh, my shoulder, you know what I mean? And Nonito Donaire said something was wrong with his shoulder, Wumpty. So I get that. But with Shawn Porter, this is more than making an excuse because he literally retired, which corroborates what he's saying at the post-fight press conference. So Shawn Porter doesn't seem like an irrational person. You know, I actually know Shawn Porter. And from what I've seen, he's not an irrational person. So this lets me know that unbeknownst to us, the fans and media and stuff, he was already thinking about retirement, bro. See, look at Joseph. Joseph killing y'all. He said Porter had too much on his plate. This is the fact. Like, and you know, the diehard Crawford radicals, oh, you're hating, oh, you just give Crawford credit. No, I'm going to keep saying what I'm saying. Bro, the fact that shout out to Crazy Rican, what's up? The fact that he retired on the spot shows me that all of it's true. Because again, Shawn Porter doesn't seem like an irrational person that's going to just decide to retire on the spot and then change his mind later, like Brandon Rios did. Brandon Rios, after he lost to Tim Bradley, since we talked about that earlier, he retired. And then he unretired, and then he came back and fought other dudes. You know what I mean? So he just made a rash decision. To me, Shawn Porter, this shows that he had reached a level of, I don't know, comfort zone. He was domesticated, a family man, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of people want to say, oh, but see, this is the problem with Terence Crawford, and I can't wait to see what his next move. It's never, ever, for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, the only criticism I've ever given Terence Crawford is his business mind. And this is where it comes back to hurt Terence Crawford. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you're from Omaha. I don't care if you're related to Crawford. What I'm saying, I know you can't deny. I know this. Like Canelo said, I know that if you look at Terence Crawford welterweight run, look at where his opponents are after they fight him. It shows you that where they're at in their career. Shawn Porter, immediately after the fight, he retires. That shows to me that he had 1 foot out, 1 foot in the boxing game. All the commentary and podcasting and doing commentary for the Olympics and stuff like that, it sounds like that became his world. Plus, he was on a long 400-plus day layoff. This is not hating. These are the facts. And this has been the problem with Terence Crawford, that getting the opponents on the slid, on the backside of stuff. Now, with Shawn Porter, this one is a bit unique because going into the fight, we're looking at this as a prime Shawn Porter, and Shawn Porter gives everyone a tough fight. I have no idea to know that Shawn Porter been thinking about retirement since Errol Spence. So just like many other Crawford opponents who, at welterweight specifically, weren't really in the primes of their career, we later find out that Shawn Porter is in the twilight of his career more than the prime of his career. And again, you could say, oh, that's an excuse, but it's not an excuse because Sean Porter actually retired. So that goes to show me that he's out the game. So let's unpack this like only I can do, because I'm the best ever when it comes to boxing talk in this digital space. Woo! Sean Porter fights Crawford, gets cooked, rightfully so, but he's lost other fights. He immediately retires and tells the world that he's been thinking about retirement. This is not my opinion, because I know a lot of y'all be like crying, especially the Bud fan. Bro, I got everybody in the boxing game, they was all crying. Every time I talk, they was crying in there. Every time I say something, y'all cry, but I'm giving y'all the facts. This is not my word. Kenny Porter, we looking at it as fans, and I'm a media person. I'm looking at it like, why you stop it? He stopped it, in my mind, now putting it all together, because he knows Sean Porter was checked out. And he knew that his son could very well become a highlight reel if he allowed it to continue. I didn't know this before the fight. Y'all didn't know this before the fight, but it's a very apparent based on the actions after the fight. Okay, I'm the best in the business. Smash the like button. But it's very... He said, can we get an amen for ego? I like that. Shout out to Crazy Rican. I like that energy. Yeah, y'all give me an amen, because I'm preaching. Listen, y'all sitting in the pews and I'm paying my dues. Bro, it's apparent. Then, listen, again, I understand some people are going to say, oh, you're making an excuse, but the facts are being laid out before you. Sean Porter's homie, the white dude, I don't really know his name, but he's on his podcast, right? If you look at his Twitter, he just posted, I've been telling Sean Porter to retire for a while. That's what he said. This is not my opinion. That's his friend. I believe they're both from Ohio. And he says, I've been ready for Sean Porter to retire. I didn't know this. You see what I'm saying? So to be honest, this is literally what's been the case for Top Rank and Terence Crawford. Getting people on the slid, getting people on the backside where, the opponent may have a name, but then it's like, look at what happens to the opponent after. So who said that? It's the white dude on this podcast. I don't know his name. I just told y'all. Whoever that dude is, whoever the white guy is on, not Sean. I know Sean with Fight Hype, not him. Not Sean with the longer hair, not him, the other one. Whoever that dude is that's a regular on this podcast, he said that I've been waiting for Sean. I mean, I could pull it up, bro. I could pull up if you all need verbatim what he said. Or y'all could just take my word for it because I'm the best in boxing history. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Either way works for me. I don't have to lie. Like, I don't get on the thing and lie. Some people get on this on the mic and just be lying. I don't do that. Boom. Listen, I don't be lying. Listen. Yeah, listen, bro. It's over. I pull it up. I pull up receipts just like that. I'm like a retail store the way I pull up receipts. Man, stop playing, man. Listen, I'm like TOC the way I creep. Retail store the way I pull up receipts. Listen. Listen. I said, I'm like TOC. I be on my creep. Retail store the way I pull receipts. Man, I pull up these receipts so smooth. Stop playing with me. I told you I'm the best in the business. Y'all all better know that. So he says, anyone that knows me, this is verbatim. Anyone that knows me knows I've wanted Sean Porter to retire for years now. After another memorable performance in the ring, I get to watch my guy continue to excel as a father, friend, a commentator, and so much more with his health intact. Nothing better than that. So to me, now I find out that Sean Porter was, he was mulling over. He knew he was retiring, basically. Cashed out, last hurrah type of deal. So he was going to go in there and put his best foot forward. And if it didn't happen, then he was out either way. Man, come on, bro. And this is the problem with Crawford. And now old media specifically and the radical Terence Crawford fans and people from Omaha or whatever, now they want me to look at Crawford was the first to stop Porter. Facts. I get that. But I can't discount everything that I've just went over. I can't discount that and just say, oh, who cares? Bro, this is all fact. He retired. His friend talking about, oh, I want him to retire. His dad just said Sean wasn't going as hard as I was pushing him in camp. Sean Porter did an interview and he said, my dad, there was times he was pushing and wanting more from me and I couldn't give it. And I said I was going to save it for the fight night. Bro, does this sound like a man who's tapped in? And see, this is what happened. The pandemic, listen, we're still in it. Listen, everything I spit, it's like an influenza. It's epidemic. Now in this pandemic, we're still in it. Listen, I said, I spit influenza. My flow is an epidemic. This pandemic, we still in it. Listen, I said this pandemic, we still in it, right? We still in this pandemic. However, this pandemic, I told y'all from the beginning, this pandemic was gonna make or break some of y'all. Listen, I said I spit influenza. My flow of epidemic. This pandemic, we still in it. I'm like a DJ. When I release these hits, they gonna still spin it. Listen, I told you this pandemic was going to make or break a lot of y'all. And to me, this had to be lingering things that Sean Porter was mulling over, and the pandemic pushed him more into the lane of a YouTuber commentator because that's all he was doing. He fought Sebastian Formella 400 plus days ago. You dig? He fought him 400 plus days ago. That's a fact. So he had a little bit longer of a layoff than Terence Crawford. Sean Porter has money-making deals as a commentator. Ring City, Olympics, Fox has him as a commentator, and he's doing his podcast. So to me, he got married and had kids and all this stuff. So to me, this looks like Sean Porter became a bit more like tame and domesticated and was looking for his escape route and and he did one last big score and he was going to try his best. I'm not saying he didn't try. I do believe he was trying. But the thing with a person like that is boxing is not the type of sport where you can have 1 foot out and 1 foot in. So while it seemed like almost rigged how it just ended, that's probably because Kenny Porter knew in the backside what he's seen. Maybe Tank Davis was going crazy and getting the best of Sean Porter in sparring because they did spar. I don't know. But whatever it was, it looks crazier from us looking in. You know what I'm saying? It looks crazy. Like, why he stop it? But clearly, to me, the only thing that really makes sense is what I'm telling you is Kenny Porter knows more than us. He knows his son more than us. And when his son started having like almost a mental breakdown and punching the thing, he was like, oh, no, I got to pull it. I got to call it because it's going to only get worse. And I told you that from the beginning. You can't play boxing. You can't have 1 foot out and 1 foot in. The moment you decide you want to be a commentator, best of luck. Cash out right there. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, and I'm not saying, like I said, I do think Sean Porter tried because he was giving Crawford problems. So he was trying. But my thing is this, when it comes to mano y mano, 2 men or 2 women with these, when I was your age, son, put the gun down, son. Use these. Live to fight another day. What movie is that from? If y'all don't know this movie, I'm done. Listen, I'm going to end this stream if y'all don't. What's that movie? What are you doing? Put the gun down, son. When I was your age, we used these. Live to fight another day. Gun don't make you a man, son. Man, I'm a man without it, All right, yeah, okay, y'all get, rest in peace to John Witherspoon. Old media looking dead, they about to wither soon. Listen, I said bang, 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 rest in peace to John Witherspoon. Old media dead, they rotten, about to wither soon. Listen, That's a bar. Listen, oh my God. I said, bang, 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 yittity. Like John Witherspoon, old media dead, they rotten, gonna wither soon. Man, come on, bro. I'm the kid with the golden voice. I'm the kid with the most bars. Stop playing with me. Live to fight another day. Bro, put the gun down. I'm a man without it, man without Why you don't like Hector? Man, as soon as I start feeling funny as hell, next thing I know, chill out, smoke. This Angel does. As soon as I woke up in Debo Pigeon Coop. Classic. Bro, I'm cooking y'all in multiple ways. Listen. Ego, I left the game to watch your ish. Back to boxing, please. Block him. Yeah, you left the game for no reason. Listen, you better hop the fence and get back in the game because it's over. Bro, block him. Yeah, it's over. I don't care what you did. I don't care what you did, cuz. And get back in the game because it's over. Bro, block his ass, bro. He said, I left the game, get back to box. No, I ain't get back to nothing, bro. Block him, yeah. Bro, R. Kelly, my shooter's gonna pee on him. Pull out the 4-5 and squeeze on him. Listen. Oh my God, listen, I said my shooters pull out the 4-5, squeeze on him. R. Kelly style, they gonna pee on him. Oh my God, bro, he's a peon. I'm beyond these peons. R. Kelly style, they getting peed on. I said my shooters gonna pee on him. Pull out the 4-5, squeeze on him. So you a gangster like AJ? Okay. I'm like Ice Cube back in the day with the AK. Listen, stop playing with me, bro. Y'all all getting blocked. Oh, I left the game. Get back to the box. Nah, you left the game for no reason. It's over. Listen. Trackmaster shelved you. Bravehearts helped you. And everybody felt you. Now I gotta melt you. Stop playing. I'm on that Jadakiss. You dig. Stop playing with a real one. Bro, listen. I said, Trackmaster shelved you, Bravehearts helped you, and everybody felt you. Now I gotta melt you. Oh, I'm like, Jada would have come to this. Stop playing, man. It's good, but it's not enough. Bro, stop playing with me. Let the king talk. Bro, man, get these dudes is weak. Chicken dinner. You a chicken dinner, bro. We gonna eat you for supper. Old media put them in a dungeon and make them suffer. So anyway, Sean Porter, bro, he a commentator. He like me, he a YouTuber. That's what it is. And I think that pandemic furthered that. Bro, okay, put it this way. Sean Porter, 400 plus day. This is all fact. Listen. I spit Snapple facts. I don't cap. I spit Snapple facts. I don't cap. Sean Porter, 455 day layoff, right? That's what they said on the Top Rank telecast that I purchased. Oh, that's the new dance, bro. That's called the reindeer. Listen, y'all like that? That's the new dance. Christmas coming up, that's called the reindeer. I just made a new dance for y'all. Y'all like that? The reindeer? Y'all, listen, this is how you start it. You got to have your hood like, you know, like the cops, like, don't shoot, right? So put your hooves up. Listen, I'm going to tell you how to do my new dance. Listen, I'm going to tell you how to do my new dance. Listen, I got a new dance for y'all. It's tearing up the charts. Bro, this is a new dance. See, I'm more than boxing. I'll be teaching y'all new dances, the latest. I just made this up right now. Let's go. Put your hooves up. Like that, you see what I'm saying? You have to step, promenade, you know what I'm saying? That's how you have to do it. But you have to catch the beat. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work on it. We gonna work on it. Hey, Diakoda, what's up with you? He said another Mikey Garcia. See, that's, oh my gosh. Shout out to Elite Dental Studio. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Kenya B, you've gone too far. I blame Kenya B. you ain't, bro, you ain't nothing. We got a $1 cash app. Shout out to Dion. Listen, like he said, like Mick told Rocky in part 3, you got civilized. See, same thing, bro. I'm glad y'all cooking. Let's get back to it, bro. Y'all can say whatever, but I'm laying out these facts. Okay, so to be honest, from what I've consumed, Sean Porter has been thinking about retiring. His man corroborated that. His dad pretty much alluded to that. So this has been in his mind. He got married, had kids, and he's now found success as a commentator. In the past, because remember I asked y'all yesterday, was Sean Porter a commentator, right, when he fought Errol Spence? The answer was no, because he fought Errol Spence in 2019 off the top of my head. He started his podcast in the pandemic in 2020, right? So he wasn't, so that's the problem. Crawford, listen, for the record, Crawford beat him. He is an ultimate killer instinct finisher. Crawford edged him. There's no complaint there. I'm happy for Crawford. Crawford stayed undefeated. Actually, Crawford winning is bigger for boxing because he's a champion and now he's a free agent and he remains a champion. So a lot of you Nimrods are like, oh, you're hating on Crawford. I have no reason to hate on Crawford. He's a good dude. He's a killer in the ring. But I'm not going to stop keeping it real for any of you. Boop. But all of what I'm saying is still true. So to me, it looked like Sean Porter knew he was on his way out, that based on what I'm hearing and what's being said and what he did post-fight. And the pandemic probably, remember I told you the pandemic was going to make or break you. The pandemic pushed him further to what his mind was already aligned with. That's what it looks like. Because keep in mind, his last fight, he went 12 rounds with Sebastian Formella. And that was really like a tune-up type of fight, right? Then he started a podcast and he went to the Olympics with the Ring City. He got the job with Ring City. He got a job on Triller. And tell me when I'm lying. He got a job doing commentary on Triller. He has a job on Fox doing so. Ring City, the Olympics, which was, a stretch, and they got pushed back a year. So Ring City Olympics, he was on Triller. He is a Fox commentator. He's a family man now. He has a wife and kids now, little Diggy or his son or whatever, right? Block Jesus. We're going to send you to meet Jesus. Enjoy, right? So this is what Sean Porter has been doing. So he stayed active in the pandemic, but he did not stay active in a boxing frame. So again, I have no problems with Crawford winning. Crawford winning, he's a beast. This is what it is. He got skills. The dude is raw. But people are now saying, oh, Errol Spence left because he was afraid. Now you're doing too much. Because if that's what we're doing, based on everything I've outlined, which is all fact, we can't even say Sean Porter's the same person because his priorities have seemed to shift. Again, full disclosure, I know what I say because I'm there when I say it. None of this is Crawford's fault or his concern. All he got to do is train his butt off and try to do what he did and stay undefeated, which he did, keep winning, keep kicking butt, and stop somebody. So he did his part. None of this falls on Crawford if your opponent is, not fashioned on boxing or whatever. But to use this and to say with everything I just outlined and be like, oh no, he's going to destroy Errol. First of all, to me, Crawford, he finished better than the entirety of the fight. You see what I'm saying? The finish was dramatic and dope, but he was struggling with Sean Porter. And then here's the thing. Now, you just got to analyze what I'm saying. Now that I've just factually given you guys a chronological order of where Sean Porter was and has been in the last, 455 days in a pandemic, and what I believe to be the case based on all the facts that I've outlined, it's safe to say that Sean Porter mind wasn't fully on boxing, 1 foot out, 1 foot in. So that being said, now it poses a different question. If Sean Porter wasn't training as hard or whatever Kenny was saying, and he pretty much agreed to that, right? And his mind was on Triller, boxing, commentary, Ring City, and blah, blah, blah. And he still gave Terence Crawford many issue to the point where people said that Terence Crawford was down and told him this at the end of round 9 before round 10. So I think without a doubt, Errol Spence fought the more tunnel vision, focused, boxing only. Like what did Tyson Fury say? Boxing only, please. Terminated. Bro, Errol Spence clearly fought a boxing only, please, Sean Porter, because he didn't have a podcast. He wasn't on Triller. Triller wasn't even like around in boxing when he fought Errol Spence. The Olympics weren't around when he fought Errol Spence. I don't believe he had both of his kids at that point. I don't know that for a fact, though, right? I don't know if he was married, all that stuff, blah, blah. So, again, this is not Crawford's concern. He did his part. However, I'm not going to omit these facts and act like he fought the same Sean Porter. I'm not seeing that, right? And I didn't know this, and I said it was going to be a tough fight, and it was a tough fight. But that's the reality of it. So he did get the stoppage, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't say he fought hold on. Ooh. Kell Brook, Keith Thurman, and Errol Spence, and Danny Garcia, they fought a Sean Porter that appeared 100% boxing oriented. But like I said, you can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out in this boxing game. So for me, this becomes, now when we have the facts, it becomes simple mathematics. You got a dog and a beast and a killer competitor in Crawford who's willing to push through adversity, because right now all he has is boxing and his family and his kids and legacy, and that's where his mind's at, versus one guy who, has kind of told himself he's planning on retiring and this is going to be his last fight. So this is the conundrum. It's like the curious case of Terence Bud Crawford. These seem to be the only fights that Top Rank have been able to align for Terence Crawford, right? And okay, now moving on from Sean Porter. Let me get some of this coffee. Look at Southpaw Boxing 7-7. Look at, man, y'all killing. Man, this is my people right here. Y'all be leaving some good comments. He said he definitely was more focused before he had commentary, a family, and a podcast. And every fight Porter has lost has been closed. Facts. Now, here's the other thing. Let me stay on the Porter topic. Here's the other thing regarding the Sean Porter situation is, like I said, you can't have boxing is not like Kenny Porter. I think he was whatever, and he kind of threw his son under the bus with it. You see what I'm saying? And I think that makes sense. He was like, oh, he didn't want to, when certain people, he said something to this effect. When certain people reach a certain level, they want to do things their way. So I think that makes sense why Kenny Porter would throw in the towel, because he knew his son. He said, because he was saying stuff like, Kenny was saying stuff like, oh, I'm not going to send my son out there blindfolded. He's basically blindfolded. He's handicapped. So I made the decision to end it. So to me, this is all connecting, all these things are connecting. They're connecting in terms of basically Sean Porter seems like he lost that doggedness and that, that true grit to push for it. And maybe, like I said, became domesticated, not where he wasn't going to try at all, because he did try, but to the point where you don't have that fire burning the same. And I told you, boxing is not the sport if you don't have that. Like, okay, imagine somebody like LeBron James is an anomaly. To be in the game for 18, 19 years and still be dunking, right? He's like the exception to the rule. But you'll look at other people in the NBA, even Kobe Bryant, who I personally like more than LeBron James, and I don't have nothing against LeBron. But what I'm saying, Kobe, it got to a point like later in his career, he's trying to preserve his joints and his knees and stuff. He ain't worried about bounce and vertical and crazy dunks and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Because like you have to switch up. You know, you have to switch up your mindset. And like I said, guys like LeBron, Floyd Mayweather, Tom Brady, they are anomalies to the point where they can be on top. Like Brady, when did he get drafted? 96 or something crazy, and he outlasted Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? So that's an exception to the rule, to be winning Super Bowls and stuff, and you still tapped in and you not distracted and you like superior discipline. And it also takes a lot. Like Tom Brady has like a psychologist or something. I was reading something about Tom Brady, and he got like some dude following around like a coach, like a spiritual coach or something, you know. And Floyd Mayweather had all the money in the world, so he has a masseuse that'll come through at 3 a.m. and he got all those things to keep him centered and neutral. It takes a lot to be at a high level. So it's not a mystery. Crawford is a killer. Crawford has killer instinct. And then he fought Sean Porter. You can't be having these retirement thoughts and fight no Crawford. No one's gonna, if you're thinking about retiring, don't fight Crawford. It's that simple. It's that simple. Jordan barely dunked when he got older. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like you have to like when you're Kobe or Jordan and you're like a veteran in the league, you leave that to some of the younger guys. You're not really trying to go out there and just get all these dope photos. And remember, Kobe used to be dunking crazy. Remember when Kobe who remembers when Kobe put his nuts on Dwight Howard? Who remember that? See, y'all don't know sports. Bro, who remembers the picture where Kobe was like that and his nuts was on, Kobe nuts was like this on Dwight Howard. Bro, he put his nuts right here. Bro, it looked like it was part of his religion. He put the dot right on his forehead. Bro, Kobe said, "Bow that, bro." Plop. Bro. Dwight was like this. Man, what happened? Where he at? Where he go? Like, where he at? Who did that? Black Mamba? Where Black Mamba? Bro, this is Dwight. These nuts. Got him. Bro, Welvin the Great. D-nut. Bro, Kobe, listen. Shout out to the Black Mamba. Bro, he... nuts right here, bro. Nuts are just, bro, them Mamba nuts. Them Mamba testes. Y'all don't know these sports that I be talking, bro. I'm gonna do the rest of the stream like that. Bro, he had Mamba testicles all on his. But like I said, you get older in the league. I'm gonna just do the rest of the stream like this. You get older in the league, you're not really worried about like having the flashiest dunks. I hope someone didn't just come in on my stream at that point. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, the nuts was right here. Bro, the nut. I look like I'm in the Matrix. The Mamba nuts was right here. They like, what?
What is this guy talking? I came for the boxing. I didn't come to hear about snake nuts.
Y'all be getting mad when I get distracted. But the real ones love it. Listen, my real fans love it. It be y'all squares that be mad and so.
I came to talk about Bud Crawford. I didn't come to talk about Mamba nuts. Get to the darn point, man.
Y'all be mad. And I still be getting paid. Bro, listen. I talk about nuts. Listen, I do everything y'all. Listen, imagine that. Y'all talking about get a real job. Why? I can't talk about nuts on foreheads. You see what I'm saying? When I had a job, I couldn't talk about nuts on a forehead, bro. I do what I want now. Man, I'm the best ever. Y'all better stop playing with me. That's the funniest thing when y'all tell me to get a real job. Why? I can't talk about Mamba nuts. I can't talk about these. That sounds like something E40 would say. Ooh. All of a sudden, Kobe hit him with the Mamba nuts. Bro, that sound like 40 watt. Bro, that sounds like something E40 would say. E40. Ooh. Jump up out that league with Kobe Bryant and them Mamba nuts. You don't want to disrespect me, get them Mamba nuts. Ooh. Shout out to Randy Robles. He gonna send me $5, bro. Yeah, let's get it. What you think if Spence fights Ugas in March? Let's get it. Let's get this. Crawford fights Thurman for his resume, then Spence. That's amazing. But but it's still the same. Ooh, shout out to Jay Love. He gonna send $5 as well. Bud and Canelo fans are like chicks on a monthly cycle. Ooh, I agree with you. King's Boxing Gym out of Oaktown. Shout out to Oakland. Yeah, King's is dope, bro. I like the feel. That's a dope ambiance. Man, shout out to Oaktown. Man, he said it's like chicks on a cycle, though. Hey, he violated. Listen, the Bay Area will violate you. Ooh, we about to violate you. Listen, I said Mortal Kombat, Shang Tsung. We about to violate you and annihilate you. Bro, listen, the Bay Area roast game is too official, bruh. You feel me? Bro, I promise you, don't come out to the Bay. Y'all will get flamed up crazy, bro. Y'all can't, I don't care. Y'all ain't gonna out roast me and my dudes. Y'all get roasted, bro. The Bay Area, we do this all the time. We call it sigging. We'll sig on your hand. But anyway, bro, Crawford, he a YouTuber. Like, see, and here's the thing, bro. Mikey Garcia, I'm so glad that Dental left that comment earlier. Look at Mikey Garcia, same thing. Like, bro, like, listen. What's his name? Sandal? Sandal just beat Mikey Garcia. Does anybody believe that Mikey Garcia was in the same headspace versus Sandal, and Sandal is better than damn Errol Spence? See, now, oh my gosh, I'm killing y'all with the fact. Man, I be killing them. I'm like Luda. Everything I spit is ludicrous. They don't like me to tell this. Debut at #1 and sold more records than Elvis. Shut up. That's what they telling me. I catch a felony. Bro, but see, Terence Crawford, the radical fans, the bud smokers only, bud smokers only, bud smokers, the bud smokers, they doing too much, bro, because I know for damn, y'all trying to say Crawford destroys Errol Spence based on the Sean Porter, and I just established that Sean Porter, like, bro, it looked like he was checked out. He knew he was on his exit. That's just what it is. Same thing with Errol Spence. Mikey just lost to Sandal. That's not the same as Errol Spence beating Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, when he was fighting Errol Spence, he knew he was fighting a big name, so he was training for it. He was in the snack. Remember, he was doing that kangaroo pose. Remember, he was with snack. He was snack, bro. Mikey Garcia was eating them snacks, them Lunchables. He was posing like that. Who remember that? And he was like, I see something. Bro, y'all remember Mikey with the kangaroo jack before the Errol, and when he was snacked up, looking like Bolo Young? You break my record, now I break you like I break your friend. Bro, y'all don't remember? I'm the only one that remember this boxing. Me and Ricky Williams, bro, Mikey he was in a towel, bro. He was in the sauna or something, and he came out with the kangaroo jack, with the Bolo Young. You are next. You break my record, now I break you like I break your friend. Bro, that's not the, bro, Sandal, bro, man, come on, bro. There's different type. Chong Li is sweet in the gut. What are you doing? Hey, Frank, keep going. Yeah, Frankie, I got him, Frankie. What are you doing? Keep going. Chong Li is sweet in the gut. Bro, go for the gut, yeah. Let's get, y'all tripping today. I got y'all tripping. Anywho, that's just the reality. So I'm not finna act like timing is not. Listen, Like Eminem said, timing is everything, and it seems to be the key to my success, and it's worked for me repeatedly. Let them dish you first and respond immediately in order to master the art of war. Don't start a war. I know more. We just scared them off. There are no more. So it's like different thing. Yeah, his mom did pass. Rest in peace. But that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. Timing is something. And unfortunately for Crawford and Top Rank, they're staging a fight. Because like, look it, someone just said, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Look it. Somebody just said, what about Errol versus Ugas, which is likely, and Crawford versus Keith Thurman? Same thing. Keith Thurman versus Crawford is still a good fight, but where is Keith Thurman? You see what I'm saying? Bro, it's like, bro, for whatever reason, the luck of Crawford, the curious case of Crawford, he hasn't seemingly been able to get none of the fights that are like undeniable. Like Pacquiao, he would have been undeniable. There were times where Top Rank had Pacquiao and they had Terence Crawford. Had they have fought right then and there, it would have been the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? But they never made the fight. If Top Rank, listen, there's been a switch. He said, I haven't seen Keith since 2019. Yeah, he talking about his get back year. Bro, that's what I'm saying. So like, this is the thing. Back in the day, Bob Arum said he was never trying to work with PBC. See, y'all must have forgot. I'm like Ego Jones Jr., baby, and it's going to be that way, baby. Y'all must have forgot. There was a time years ago, Bob Arum wasn't ucking with PBC. He was doing his own thing, and he wasn't trying to be bothered with that. And he literally, DBN asked him, there's a video, I seen it. DBN asked Bob Arum to his face. He said, when Dante asked him, he said, do you ever plan on working with PBC? Bob Arum said, nope, and walked off. That was it. So he had no intentions of working with PBC. Unfortunately for Crawford and Top Rank and Bob Arum, that day came where it became inevitable that you dang near have to work with PBC. And then now Bob Arum is saying good things about Al Heyman. Now, right now, remember I said timing is everything. Right now, Bob Arum is like, PBC, they got a lot of great people that work for them. They're always professional, and I don't mind saying business and do it. Bro, now he's saying that. But before, when Danny Garcia was undefeated, he could have fought Crawford. People wanted to see it. Broner, Mikey Garcia, Keith Thurman. None of these fights happened. See, and that's what it is. Top Rank got pushed into a point where they had to work with PBC to get some of the bigger fights done. You know what I mean? And then now, time, like I said, time is everything. Now you working with PBC, and then Sean Porter, after Errol beat him again, or beat him, like gave him another loss, and blah, blah, blah. Bro, you do good impressions for real. How you do that? I'm a G. Come out with an R&B album. What? R&B? What? I don't get that last part, but thank you. And that man want to hear Bob Arum R&B. Forever, my lady, and it means so much to me. Like, bro, y'all listen. I know I'm an impressionist, but y'all really trying to push the boundaries here. He said, because I know you don't want me to sing R&B, so I think you want Bob Arum R&B. No, y'all tripping. That man said R&B. What? What if Bob Arum was on some R&B? Forever, my lady, and it means so much to me. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Bro, he'll hit that Jodeci. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Mama. Where he go hit that Johnny Gill? What y'all talking about? Y'all tripping, bro. It's been a while since you came home, and that's too long, so come back home. I can't live without you, so I'll cry for you. Bro, bro, I never thought my career would get to the point where I'm doing Bob Arum singing Jodeci. Like, I hate each and every one of you, except for the person that sent the $20. That's the only person I don't hate right now. Shout out to Randy Robles. Ego, if Bud takes the Taylor fight in England and it goes to the cards, he'll lose that belt. See, shout out to Randy Robles. He seen it play. Hope he don't fall for that trap. Bob Arum is the devil. Wow. Hey, he went in at the end, bro. Man, who the hell said Bob to see? Man, come on. I can't do this right now. This man, Brainiac Beard, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta cut your beard, bro. He said Bob to see. It's been a while since you came home, and that's so long, so come back home. I can't live. Bro, what if Bob did it? I can't live without you. The man said Bob to see. It's over, bro. Bro, what if Bob hit that Trey Songz? Your side of the bed. Which one of y'all? Oh, y'all got me. I'm losing my mind right now. Your side of the bed. Which one? I'm going to hell with this jokes. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, Bob is hilarious, bro. When he was cussing out the media. Bro, somebody, oh my God. I think I got the clip. Hold on. Bro, somebody asked him a simple question. Bro, he be going, bro, Bob is at that ucket age. You know what I'm saying? He at that ucket age where he don't got no manners. You know, he ain't gonna, bro, he just don't care. Bro, that boy Bob, somebody said, what is Errol Spence thinking? How the fuck should I know? Bro, he went bad. Oh my God, let me find the clip. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see this clip? Hold up. Bro, the man said, how the uck should I know? Bro, Bobby keeping it too real. He ain't got time for y'all media. Y'all be asking him too many stupid questions, you dig? That'd be too stupid. Man. Y'all hear me?
Crawford being out of his
gave him a ticket. That's what it means.
Listen, he ain't got, bro, Bob flashing. He don't got no time for no ignorant questions. Look.
Position where he can wait and see what we're offering him.
Thank you. Bob, were you encouraged to see Errol Spence in the building? What does that mean? Does that give some
That
life?
that PBC gave him a ticket. That's what it means.
I think it means more than that.
Do you think it'll discourage him based on what Terence just did to Sean Ford?
How the fuck would I know?
Bro, did y'all hear that? He said, will it discourage Errol Spence? He said, how the would I know? Oh my God, bro.
I think it means more than that.
Do you think it'll discourage him based on what Terence just did to Sean Ford?
How the fuck would I know?
Bro, old people ain't got no chill. Bro, Bob 90, he about to be 90. He don't care. He like, man, don't be asking me that. Bro, this man is, bro, put him on Def Comedy Jam. He is hilarious, bro. He said, will this discourage Errol Spence? How the would I know? Bro, he kept it too real. Bro, old people, man, I love old people. I just want to feed them ginger ale and talk to him and get some game, bro. He said, how the would I know?
Do you think it'll discourage him based on what Terence just did to Sean Ford?
How the fuck would I know? If it would discourage him or encourage him, I mean, you gotta ask him. I mean, that's the, or left, okay. But again, Errol Spence is a good fighter.
Bro, Bob don't got no chill on y'all. Bob destroying all y'all. What I know, bro? Bob gonna make a diss album. I think that for his 90th birthday, he probably gonna make a diss album. That's why I fucked you fat mother. And we took your beat, cause you wasn't rocking it right. Bro, he finna do a hit 'em up album on y'all media, cause y'all trash and tripping. You are not Lil Kim, you fat Kim. Bro, Bob Arum finna go crazy. Fugees. The Fugees and Mobb Deep trying to diss now too? I ain't prejudiced. I don't give a This is what it sounds like when we ride on our enemies. Biatch. When we ride. Bro, what if he did When We Ride? What if he did When We Ride? The Fugees and Mobb Deep trying to diss now too? Oh, Bob is hilarious, bro. Fugees. The Fugees and Mobb Deep. They want to diss. Oh my gosh. Y'all tripping, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro, with this Sean Porter stuff, bro. Sean Porter is at a point where he's a commentator, bro. Look. See, that, to be honest, listen, I'm happy when people find their passions and stuff like that. But bro, he's doing a live stream days after the fight, talking about the fight where he got knocked out. And y'all gonna say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all trying to listen. Y'all trying to say, I don't know what I'm talking about. But Porter has a scheduled live stream on YouTube to talk about the fight that he had a day ago where he was knocked out. So that's what I'm saying. He's in that bag. He's in that role. It's just what it is, you know? And this is the problem with Terence Crawford opponents and the timing. Like Amir Khan. Amir Khan's not a hey, Prince Savage got a chill. That threw me off. Bro, that's what I'm saying. He's in the promoter, the commentator mind frame, because most people, they get in a tough fight and they get stopped or whatever and retire. They'll probably take a week off and be with family. Bro, he doing a podcast. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, so listen, all the stuff I said at the beginning of this video, do y'all believe me now? How can you explain, like, okay, name somebody else that got knocked out and did a podcast on their own podcast a day later. So when Kenny Porter is saying, oh, he wasn't listening to me and I was trying to push him and he wasn't going, like, you know what I'm saying? And Sean Porter's like, I got to save my energy for the fight. Bro, it's very apparent. Name the time. Okay, so when Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas, he went on Jay Leno. He did a podcast. He's like, yeah, I was in Tokyo. I went to Japan. I was in Tokyo. Buster Douglas, all of that, he hit me. I was like, ouch, owie. Like, bro, that shows, to me, that shows the mind frame. Block John Barr. He trying to condescend me, bro. You ain't got no bars for me. Yeah, you barred from the chat. How about that? Oh, man. Bro, yeah, that's a good name for you because you barred from the chat. Get him out of here. Bro, that's a great last name because you barred from the chat. Get him out of here. It is over for this man. Listen, I said long range shooters gonna squeeze on him. They gonna peel his muffin cap back blue. Yeah. John Wayne, 2 pistols. My shooter's gonna shoot 2 missiles. Won't miss you. Let's get it. Shout out to Bless365. What's up? Kenya, they gotta go. You know they gotta go. Bro, the blocks has been crazy lately. Leave me alone. Because his daddy stopped the fight, that's not a knockout. No, it's definitely a knockout. It's definitely a knockout. What you talking about, bro? It don't matter who stopped the fight. It don't matter if Kirk Franklin stopped the fight. It's a knockout. Right. He talking about it's not a knockout because his daddy stopped it, bro. It's still a knockout. So anyway, the fact this corroborates what I've been saying. The fact that Sean Porter is doing a live stream to talk about him getting knocked out by Terence Crawford a couple of days ago, that just shows you that he's in that's his role. So he wants to, like, I think he truly enjoys it. Like, he's enjoying being able to be a part of boxing without having to be a part of boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from afar. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to want to get punched in the face, bro. It takes a lot. So like I said, you know, wish the best of luck to everybody. But you got to want to be in boxing. And you got to want to be hungry for boxing. And again, like I said, there's nobody, I don't advise anyone fight Terence Crawford, especially if your heart ain't in it, because you're going to be in the fight. You got to want to be in there with a guy like Bud. But anyway, Bud's a beast. He's a beast. He's a monster. He stopped him. None of all this other stuff is, you know, is on BoxRec. You go to BoxRec, it's going to say Bud stop Sean. End of story. But I'm just telling you, I know a lot of people want me to just simplify it, but I'm never going to do that because I really talk boxing and I analyze boxing. Look, Jay Love's saying, he said Porter's cool off boxing. It's obvious, and I don't understand why Bud's emotional fans can't see that. It's no disrespect to Bud. Again, see? That's what I'm saying. It's about, I told you, this game got a lot of emotion. A lot of beta males in the world of boxing, like fans and stuff like that. I'm just breaking down the fight, what I'm seeing. And if you want me to, listen, if you want me to say Sean Porter was not distracted, then you need to come up and supply the evidence that he was not distracted and why you believe on a 455-day layoff that he was the exact same fighter that Errol Spence fought. Because I've already supplied the contrary. So good luck. The bad guys probably know where you're at. Good luck. It's just the reality. Again, Crawford was on the layoff too, but his mind is still in boxing. To my knowledge, I don't know when Crawford plans on retiring. You know what I'm saying? So if you have two good fighters, really good fighters, and then one's a champion and elite, and he's still planning on fighting more fights, and he's about to be a free agent, then yeah, I'm going to look for that guy to push probably a bit further because he's a free agent now. So Terence Crawford is fighting for something different. Throw the link. What does that even mean? Throw the link. What are y'all talking about? Cuz tired of getting his braids knocked loose. Oh, wow. Y'all violating. But like I said, the biggest reason why I'm even saying, like, when I'm going over this stuff is because people are using this as a catalyst to determine the outcome of Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. And boxing don't work like that because it's about timing. You know what I mean? I think Crawford and Errol Spence is still a 50-50 fight. It's still a difficult fight. But based on what I've seen, like, I'm just being 100% real. Even though, see, there's a lot of people, they look at the outcome. That's all they care about. I don't just, when I watch a fight, what's the point of the rest of the fight if I'm only going to look at one minute moment? You got to interpret what the whole, like, have you ever watched a movie? Have you ever watched a movie and in the first 20 minutes is character development and it's pretty slow, but then the whole rest of the movie is dope? You know what I mean? That's how people want to assess boxing. Block Beast Mode 23. Deuces. You saying Porter was at a disadvantage? Bro, you at a disadvantage. Block him. I knew he was a rat. Yeah, go back to your gaming, because you out here. You know what the beautiful thing is about the internet? You got these Nimrods who, instead of just saying like, oh, what is this guy talking about? I don't agree with this. I'm going to another channel. They'll remain on my channel just to tell me they don't agree with the channel. Like, bro, this is one of the corniest things people do on the internet. I'm telling you what I feel. I don't care what you feel because you're not convincing me of why you feel that way and why what you feel makes more sense than what I feel. So, that being said, if you don't like it, enlighten me or get to stepping. But instead of doing that, people rather come to the channel and say, oh, I disagree. You're an idiot. This channel sucks. I'm leaving. Yeah, you are leaving. One way or the other, you are leaving. That's about right. That's about the only right thing y'all said. Y'all leaving. Block him. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is a great fight. It's an amazing fight. But I'm not going to... This fight didn't show me that Crawford undoubtedly beat. If Crawford would have destroyed and had no challenge, then I might be like, all right, Errol Spence ain't got no, he ain't gonna win. Like, he ain't got no chance. But from what I seen in the fight, nah, bro, it's still a competitive fight where either guy can win. Bro, I would have, listen, for me to, let me say that again. Block Paul Mendez. Get him out of here. You're a rat. I knew you were a rat. I smell a gnawing, seething rat. Bro, Crawford would have had to flawless victory Sean Porter, which he did not do, in my opinion. He did in the end. But what I'm saying throughout the fight, I seen things that are potential flaws that another person that has dope skills could potentially exploit. I didn't see. Okay, put it this way. Let's play a little game. What was Terence Crawford's hardest fight at welterweight? What was Crawford's hardest fight at welterweight? Let's play a game, bro. Nider says Porter. Vote. Y'all tell me, since y'all know so much. Porter. All right, John Wick says definitely not Porter. Block him, because that's ignorant. How you gonna say definitely not Porter? Kell Brook? Man, what? See, okay. Listen, and y'all say I'm tripping, and y'all saying Kell Brook is his most difficult fight? Bro, Kell Brook won like 2 quiet rounds and got slaughtered. Then he got slaughtered by the 4th round. How on earth is Kell Brook in this conversation? Sir, you didn't have to hide him. I think he a regular, but whatever. I don't know. My shit was just shooting everybody. Bro, y'all, see, this is what I'm saying. Now you understand why I just do boxing and say my piece and keep it pushing. The Kell Brook shouldn't even be in the conversation, bro. Kell Brook, bro, he was winning, but he wasn't destroying like Crawford. He was winning round 1 and 2, and then round 3, Bud turned it up, and then round 4, he got stopped. And there was no adversity. There's no resistance. So I can't say Kell Brook. That's just horrible, bro. That's horrible. So, anywho, in my opinion, the most difficult fights, it would be Porter, Mean Machine, and Jose Benavidez. You know, maybe even in that order. I don't know for a fact, but probably in that order. Maybe. Porter, Mean Machine. Because Mean Machine dropped Crawford, and that was visible. but then he got tore off. And I think when he got, like, to me, Mean Machine's stoppage was even more precise and emphatic. Like when Crawford turned up, I thought he was whooping his worse than Porter. So I would say Porter, Mean Machine, and probably Benavidez, right? So the point I'm making is this. I mean, granted, everything's okay with Errol Spence's eye, which he doesn't look like, no disrespect, but like Abner Matas looks like cross-eyed, like cockeyed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever doctor or whatever Errol Spence went to, his eye looked good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I see pictures of him, his eye doesn't look like it's like a lazy eye now or something. And then some people have that when they have the detached retinas. So if everything's with Errol Spence, I still see that being a very, very tough fight. Bro, Errol Spence got in a car wreck, fought Danny Garcia, and beat Danny Garcia probably better than anyone else, including Sean Porter. Right? So I don't know what y'all see. Like, I'm not saying Crawford can't beat Errol Spence, but I'm damn sure not saying Errol Spence can't beat Crawford either. I don't know what you've seen. What I seen in the Porter fight, I think a half-cocked Porter pushed Crawford to possibly his toughest welterweight fight. So, like, I don't know. Like, I didn't see this invincible Crawford. He looked invincible in the 10th round. Like, if he looked in the 10th round, if he looked like that all fight, then I'd be like, all right, this is a wrap. But I didn't see that, bro. Shout out to Keith. We got $20 from Keith. Let's get it. Let's get this ish. Let's get this ish. Let's get this ish. $20. He says, here's 20 for keeping it real. A one-legged fighter was tough. And that's Jose Benavidez, obviously. Porter barely beat Danny, too. I think I had Danny winning. I was at that fight, but I had to watch it again because I was there live. But see, that's what I'm saying. Smash the like button. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, shout out to Judah Israel. Listen, he just sent $5. It's real. No counterfeit. Bro, they told Crawford that Sean Porter is up. So I got to say that's probably his most difficult, complex fight. There were times where Sean Porter was backing up. So this is what's very intriguing. A half-cocked Sean Porter, 1 foot out, 1 foot in, still pushed Crawford to the brink to the point where he got a late stoppage. Jose Benavidez, who had been shot in the leg, survived 12 rounds until he got stopped and gave a great account of himself early. Kell Brook was winning rounds 1 and 2. Rounds 1 and 2 until he got stopped in the 4th round. Mean Machine, he says, this is Mean Machine. This is not ego. Mean Machine said Virgil Ortiz is faster and hits harder than Crawford, even though they both stopped him. So for me, I still think it's a super compelling fight, but at the end of the day, I think it's still 50-50, bro. Crawford, he's a dog. He's vicious. He puts everything together. But I would have had to see if like I said, if Porter looked more like he looked, if Crawford looked more like he looked in round 10 throughout the whole fight, then I might be like, dang, Errol ain't got no shot. But I didn't see this flawless performance from Crawford. I really didn't. I really did not see a flawless performance. Kudos to him. He got it done. He's a killer. He has the switch, and he put it all together. But his own corner or somebody like affiliated with him was telling him he was down, and then he turned it up. Shout out to Keith. He said, I've been trying to catch up on all your videos. Finally caught it live. I don't know if it's the same Keith that sent the 20, but if it is, much love. I'm happy to be here. Ego to GOAT. Let's get it. He said if Crawford didn't knock him out, they would have gave it to Porter. Not necessarily because the scorecards, they said Crawford was up. Listen, I thought Porter was doing well in the fight until he wasn't doing well. It's that simple. And I thought there was moments where, shout out to Keith. Appreciate you. There was just moments where Porter was driving him back. Listen, I want to see who knows their boxing. Did Porter ever hurt Crawford? In the fight, did Porter ever hurt Crawford? Yes or no? I want to see if y'all know boxing. Andre Ward had Porter up. Facts. There was a point in time Andre Ward had him up. Okay. Some of y'all know y'all boxing. Because I definitely think Crawford got hurt. Again, there's different severities. There's like Amir Khan hurt where you're like, you can't continue. And then there's just being hurt where you get rattled and buzzed. He got hurt. Now, here's the thing. Sean Porter has never been known as Maidana-powered person. He's like strong more than brute force punch, just get you out of there. Like, if Errol Spence fought Sebastian Formella, he would have stopped him. In my opinion. He's an unknown guy, no experience at the high level. Errol Spence would have stopped him. So, again, my thing is Crawford, he still does get hit. And I did see him get hurt versus Porter. Canelo will destroy Crawford. I mean, that's a dumb conversation. Canelo finna fight Mutombo at cruiserweight. So that's, just block him. The fact that I even had to answer, yeah, block him. Bro, Canelo, he about to fight a heavyweight or whatever he's doing. And ain't nobody worried about Canelo. Listen, bro, when I talk about Canelo, the Chupapi Muñeños, they be like, oh, all you do is talk about Canelo. Canelo pay your bills. He go block me. But then no one's even talking about Canelo. There's other things going on in boxing. And then y'all randomly talk about Canelo. Y'all some clowns, bro. Real life clowns. I ain't said one word about Canelo until this dude randomly brought up Canelo. And once again, the Canelo Chupapi Muñeño, they stay wanting Canelo to fight a weak or washed up bigger person or definitely a smaller person and have him move up 18 divisions. Bro, y'all weak. Some of y'all fans is weak, bro. I ain't never seen this. A fighter is supposed to be goated and y'all steady want him fighting smaller people. Oh, Errol Spence and Crawford need to move up and fight Canelo. Why don't Canelo move up and fight Better Beef? Why don't he stay where he's at and fight David Benavidez? Man, come on. Bro, Porter hurt Crawford. And see, this is the thing. Like, it is a good thing to have, but I think Crawford has a little bit of like, almost like narcissism. To be honest. I really think Crawford is a bit narcissistic. Block Richard Rodriguez. That's what's up. You don't ever have to watch me. I'll still get paid though. Block him. I think Crawford is a bit narcissistic as a fighter. Here's why. Terence Crawford, like, I don't think like some of his standpoints seem diluted, and I don't think he can do no wrong in his mind. Because when they told him he was down in the fight, he was like, nah, I'm up. And they're like, no, you're down. And he's like, I'm up. So it's like a little bit narcissistic there. That's just how I perceived it. You know what I'm saying? He's such a competitor and high-level competitor, he couldn't see that he was in a tough fight where he was being pushed and that people could actually have him behind. He's like, nah, I'm up. No, you're down. You know, and it wasn't out of the question to have Porter up, to be honest. But a lot of y'all don't know boxing, so y'all just going to say like, oh, Crawford, based on the outcome. Andre Ward, at a point, I don't know when it changed or if it changed, but at a point, Andre Ward said Porter was doing this great and had him up. So Andre Ward's a gold medal. You could be like, oh, Ego, you're not a champion. Blah, blah. Okay, Andre Ward had the same thing. You know what I mean? And then there was points where he was smiling and stuff and showboating, but he wasn't in control of the fight. So I think he's a little bit narcissistic there. And he's like, oh, I want 60-40 versus Errol, knowing he don't have the stature or the leverage to command that. But that's just my opinion. Block G Money. Porter buzzed Crawford, didn't hurt him. If you're buzzed, you're hurt. Block. Bro, name somebody that got hurtless buzzed. Y'all, some of y'all say the dumbest things in my chat, so you will be banished forever. Do you see how dumb this sounds? He says Porter buzzed Crawford, but he didn't hurt him. I just told you, for anybody who would listen, there's different severities of being hurt. If you're buzzed, you're buffoon, then that means you're hurt. Because it's a severity thing, right? So if you have a temperature of 101.4, you have a fever. Now, it's not necessarily a 107, 108 deathly fever, but you still got a fever. But y'all want to split hairs with the GOAT, the king of all boxing talk, and say this buffoonery. Oh, he wasn't hurt. He was buzzed. So tell me how you get buzzed. Name somebody who gets a hurtless buzz. Like, oh, I'm buzzed, but I am not hurt. I feel great, but I'm buzzed right now. Man, come on, bro. That's like going to the bar and having 2 drinks and you feel a buzz, but you're not drunk. All right, get behind the wheel and get you that DUI then. Y'all some Nimrods, bro. Y'all some straight up boneheads. You having a couple drinks and you feeling woozy and tipsy and buzzed, but you ain't drunk. Yeah, drive home then and then get that DUI real quick. Like, I'm not drunk, officer. I'm just a little tipsy. Well, your blood alcohol concentration determined that was a lie. You getting this DUI. Listen, I said your BAC, blood alcohol concentration, determined that was a lie. So go ahead and get this DUI. That's a bar. Bro, y'all want me to be wrong so bad. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, Terence Crawford wasn't hurt. He was buzzed. That's like you saying it's a vegan burger, but it got pieces of meat in it. It got cow in it. That's not vegan then. What y'all talking about, bro? No, it's a vegan burger. I just put a little cow in it. Then it's not vegan. You're a buffoon. Some people are just a little slow. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all got a couple sprinkles of retardation. It's okay. We gonna work through it. Man, talking about I got a vegan burger with pieces of cow in it. Chocolatito going to heavyweight. Man, he look fat as hell. Bro, Chocolatito, that's a good name. You've been eating that chocolate. You've been eating all the Twix, Kit Kat, Charleston Chews. yeah, Chocolatito, bro. Bro, that's how you know you don't manage your weight when you put the food in it. Bro, his nickname is Chocolatito. That man can't stay away from the sweet factory. That man eating them O. Henrys and Junior Mints. What y'all talking about? Bro, he put the chocolate. That's how you know he hungry for some snacks. Bro, he look big. Every picture I ever seen of Chocolatito, he got a sauna suit. He better keep his weight down. How you got a sauna suit in every picture? Quinceanera, sauna suit. You had a baby shower, you wearing a sauna suit. Gym photo, sauna suit. Senior picture, sauna suit. Bro, when you just listen to me, bro. I've been in boxing for years. If you see a certain fighter and every single picture you see of them, they're in a sauna suit, they ain't managing their weight right. You should not be in a sauna suit like you holding your baby in sauna suit. Like, bro, why you have a sauna suit everywhere? You sleeping in a sauna suit. You fat. You better get your weight right. You know what I'm saying? Man had a sauna suit for everything. Go to In-N-Out Burger in a sauna suit. How about you just don't get the In-N-Out? You know what I'm saying? Y'all be putting them sauna suits on. Stop playing with me, bro. He fight at 127. Nah, he fight at like booger weight. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I weighed as much as Chocolatito when I was like in the first grade. Like, what y'all talking about, bro? Bro, y'all like, bro, old media they be liking them little weight divisions, sperm weight and all that. You be like, oh no, yeah, he's the greatest, bro. Y'all be putting him on the pound for pound list. Bro, he weighed what I weighed in the first grade. Like, nah, bro. He like 10. Bro, listen. And old media be trying to prime all them little fighters. They be trying to prime them. Bro, they be like radio station weights, 106.1. Like, bro, I ain't watching too many of them fights in the, bro, you know them fights that be in the, it be like radio stations you listen to? That's too light, bro. I ain't watching this. 102.5, the bomb. Bro, you got a radio station weight. I ain't watching that. If you weigh the same amount as a FM station, I ain't watching it. Most likely. Yeah, the skeet weight. Oh, skeet. Oh, skeet. 93.7. The People's Choice. Yeah, I ain't watching that, bro. I weighed that when I was born. What y'all talking about? Y'all want me to watch all them like noodle weight and all that, micro weight, nano weight. I ain't watching all that. You're like, you're not a true boxing fan. All right, you go watch that. You go to Japan or wherever they airing the fight, Telemundo. You watch that. Spaghetti weight. I ain't watching that. Show me some action. They be throwing 1 million punches per round and nobody get knocked down. Nah, I'm sorry. He said, I fight at 112 right now. Shout out to my man, Kenichi Bear. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm joking anyway. I'm on Cash App. What'd he say? I don't know how to super chat. I'm Camp Dollar. What? Bro, Chocolatito, I seen him in a sauna suit, bro. That's all he wears, sauna suits. I don't know. But anyway, Crawford Porter, my thing is this. It didn't show me that Crawford is several levels above Errol Spence being competitive with him. If you guys believe that, explain why. Explain how Sean Porter fight showed you that Errol Spence and Crawford is not a 50-50 fight. That's what I really want to hear. What did you see in the fight through the entirety of the fight, not just the final round, that led you to believe that Errol Spence and Crawford wouldn't be competitive? See, when I phrase this stuff, this what separates the boys from the men. Now we get to see who knows what. Because now you're forced to speak some intelligent thoughts. Bro, Crawford was getting hit. He was getting hit. He was getting driven back. These lunge surprise attacks that Sean Porter was doing, he caught Crawford with a big overhand right. And then, see, Crawford, like, that's why I said a little bit narcissistic as a competitor, because let him tell it post-fight. They said, oh, when did you know you were in control? He's like, oh, I knew from round one. Like, bro, that didn't even indicate what I seen. He said he knew he was in control from round one. I mean, it's easy to say that once you got the victory because we have an outcome. But to say that he was in control from round one, I mean, did anybody else see that? Especially when they told you were down. How are you in control from round one? If you were in control from round one, why would your own team be mouthing to you, you're down? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't live in a fantasy fallacy world. You guys could believe whatever you want, but that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, keep in mind, you're on a top ranked show. Currently, he was a top ranked fighter until that fight was concluded. You're a top ranked fighter. So is your home network. So, you know, you might have judge favoritism and things like that. And your own team is telling you you're down. You're the home fighter and your team is telling you you're down, but you're saying that you were in control from round one. And like Sura said, that's an amazing point. Sura said he lost round one. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Joseph. Oh my God. Eagles Army is out here representing. Bro, Joseph and Sura just said it. I gave Sean Porter rounds 1 and 2. So how are you in control when you lost the first 2 rounds? How are you in control? I gave Terence Crawford round 3, and I gave the first 2 to Sean. So it just, I mean, like I said, it doesn't make sense to me. But, I mean, he's saying it post-fight. Maybe he has to watch it again. I don't know. So anyway, it was a good fight. Terence Crawford did his thing, destroyed Sean Porter in the end, retired him. Damn, Ricky said he gave him the first 5. Yeah, man. I mean, it's hard to say someone's in control when they're losing. Like, you can't say you're in control from round 1, but you lost round 1. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. You were in control since round 1, but you lost early rounds. But whatever. He got the job done. Shout out to Camp Dollars. I got you. He came through. He sent the $10 Cash App. You dig? Shout out to my boy Camp Dollar. He sent 10. Dion, he in here. He sent $1 in the Cash App. Much love to all y'all. Listen, Bud capping, he had to keep adjusting to Sean. Facts. See, that's what I'm saying. And see, this is the thing. Like, I know boxing fans, see, this is the thing it's so hard to talk clean boxing with people because a lot of you guys, yes, you at home, you guys have different emotions with this sport that I don't have. I watch boxing, I'm like the Terminator. You know, I've dealt with Terence Crawford. I've been in Terence Crawford's gym. I've dealt with Sean Porter. I've been in Sean Porter's gym. This is a job for me. I'm just analyzing what I see. I'm happy for Crawford. He did his thing. You know, he made the proper adjustments. He pulled away, champion stuff. He's a dog. There's great moments in the fight. I have no problem. But I see y'all in the comments say, "Oh, ego. Oh, you're hating on Crawford. You're mad, bro." How am I mad? What am I mad, bro? What reason do you guys think I have to be mad? Like, it's just weird, bro. I promoted this fight. Look, we doing numbers, bro. Look, I'm Disney Ego. Bro, look, just that's all y'all got to look at. Just look at these numbers. I sold the fight through affiliate link, bro. You see that? We all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm auto. Bro, this was a very fun fight and a very lucrative fight for me and the brand. Listen, the next stop, I got to get that new MacBook. I'm going to get that new M1X. We really going to up the content. I got to get the new MacBook. Man, listen, keep supporting, keep rocking with me. I got some new gear. I'm about to go check my locker right now and get this new gear. And I'm about to hook it up. I'm about to hook it up, bro. We just going to have fun on the channel. So y'all, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Y'all see it. We running numbers. I am William Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney. I'm Disney Ego. Y'all know what it is. So yeah, I enjoyed the fight. It was a good fight. Anticlimactic with the ending, even despite the 2 knockdowns, just because of how it ended. But, you know, Kenny Porter has his reasons why. And it is what it is. So M1 work with OBS. Yeah. I mean, I ain't heard no problems. I ain't heard no problems with it. So, but I did see some vulnerabilities. Like Crawford got, like, listen, you know what I noticed? You know what I noticed? Crawford, more so with Sean Porter than any other fight that I can remember. When the volume was up, Crawford kind of shelled up a bit. And I'm not used to seeing him do that. But I think it was the volume mixed with the unpredictability of the angles of the punches, where I seen Crawford shell up in certain spots. Just go watch the fight. I don't remember the exact round, but it was in the mid round. Crawford's like coming forward, and then, you know, Crawford was just like kind of shelled up to try to get them shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not get hit with nothing stupid. And then Sean Porter would like would back off and then kind of reset. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. So, like I said, the thing that's interesting is I do believe Wolf Productions. What up, Wolf King? This is why I like to see these fights. Allows me to actually see the fighter display the skills I think they have. Like Ego says, let's see it. Perfectly stated. He said then he pushed off. See, Kenichi box, so he knows he picking up on this stuff. Shout out to my boy Kenichi Bear. That's what I'm saying. And then he would like push off. because of Sean's explosiveness, his unpredictability, and his aggression. You know what I mean? He threw a lot of punches. So guess who else throws a high volume of punches but hits harder? Errol Spence. Bro, the amount of, don't take my word for it. Errol Spence versus Sean Porter, go look at the CompuBox. They threw a lot of punches. Errol Spence shows you he's a dog, and and the other thing that's destroying old media, I'm gonna do another live stream because I'm not gonna be able to finish all this. I got to get this new gear out the locker. But my thing is this. Sean Porter, see, and this is what makes me believe he was ushering into the commentator space and the YouTuber, creator, curator space, because he's psychoanalyzing how he lost and breaking it down. It's like, my father wanted more from me and I just couldn't give it. But in the era, like he's already done videos where he's like analyzing the loss. So he's in this commentator bag for real, for real. But one thing he said in his commentator bag post-fight was that when he fought Errol Spence, he said he was more hurt versus Errol. This is not my opinion, because I know a lot of you bums and you buffoons, you get mad when the truth comes your way and you blame me for what other people said. You not finna blame me. You not finna blame me for something other people said.
Sorry. Did Crawford have you hurt in a way that Spence didn't in that 11th round? Was that the most hurt you've been as a pro, Sean?
Most hurt I've been as a pro. And I was actually thinking about it before we came here.
He said 11th round, it was a 10th.
He hit me clean. A ton. He hit me clean a ton, and I didn't keep my hands up. But in that moment, when the first knockdown happened, I lost my composure. And even though you couldn't see it on the outside, here's the funny thing about boxing. Everything's internal in boxing. All of our energy, all of our injuries are internal. Everything that we have all of it's eternal, and we have to mask it. And then on the outside, we have to be a superhero to the man we're fighting, a superhero to the crowd, a superhero to the judges. And even though you guys didn't see it, I was thinking about that on the inside in my mind.
Talking about the fights.
Everything. I had to censor myself right there. I went down off of an uppercut. The first time that I went down, I was like, you're good. I got up, no problem. I actually was not as hurt as I was against Crawford, as I was against Errol Spence Jr. And I looked over in my corner, let my dad know that I was okay, but I lost my composure. And it was because I got hit clean.
See? Well, there you have it, folks. Bro, so first of all, you can, like, bro, he looks like he's enjoying himself commentating how he lost. Like, bro, Sean Porter, credit to him. I'm a poor sport. I'm going to tell you straight up. I hate losing. I ain't commentating how somebody beat me. That's just me. I ain't finna break down how you watch the tape. You want to know how they beat me. You beat me, okay. But I'm not finna break down in detail. So he hit me in my noggin, and I was like, ouch. So I was like, all right. But then I looked at my dad like, man, I ain't doing. I ain't got no patience. So I'm definitely not finna commentate how somebody knocked me out. But to each his own. But you could tell he enjoys like analyzing and commentating and stuff like that. So he's like breaking it down. He just told you. He says, when I got dropped, I was more hurt in the Errol Spence fight. And if you look at the Crawford's fight, Crawford's uppercut that sat him down was beautiful. It was very swift and it was very well timed and it was sharp. It just shot and then he sat him down. Errol Spence looked like when he knocked Sean Porter down, it looked like it was stop an elephant type. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he punched in Sean Porter's face and his face like went like that. When Crawford hit him, it was like some sharpshooter. And then drew a little bit. I did see a little bit of drool came out of Sean Porter's mouth. But Errol Spence shot looked like it would stop a rhino. He hit Sean Porter in his face. And even Keith Thurman. When Keith Thurman, I remember this one sequence, and it's like surprising Sean Porter's mouthpiece didn't pop out. Because Keith Thurman hit Sean Porter, and his face was like they showed it in slow motion. So Sean Porter took big shots from Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, and Errol Spence as well, and he seemed to adjust, and he just told you that Errol Spence shot sat him down. He was more hurt, but he lost his composure. So again, this all suits the narrative that Sean Porter kind of, lost that fire a little bit. It just is what it is. Like being in a pandemic, 400 plus days, fighting Sebastian Formella as your last fight, you're not necessarily willing to take it there or train to get to take it there, run up mountains or whatever the same. Crawford's doing all that. You know what I mean? Crawford was doing all that type of stuff because boxing is his bread and butter. But see, that's what I'm saying with boxing, bro. When boxing ain't your bread and butter, you got to get out. You got to get out the game. You can't be like, oh, I'm a real estate agent and I box. Man, that's not going to work. The real estate agent has to come second to your boxing. This is not the type of sport for that. I promise you. Like Mikey Garcia, he thought it was sweet, and then he got in there with a sandal and ended up losing. Bro, boxing is not the sport for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're having reservations about continuing, or if you're like lamping in the pandemic, it's just not. Because imagine Kyrone Davis. Shout out to him. Kyrone Davis got mad heart. A lesser fighter, if you were just on the couch and you weren't you could tell he's at least an active dude because he took the call and he took the David Benavidez fight when Uzcategui was out late minute. Bro, if David Benavidez fought somebody, block Con Enigma, that's what's up. If David Benavidez fought someone else on a 2 weeks notice and they didn't have heart like Kyrone Davis or like some semblance of a training camp or shape, then he would have destroyed him crazier. You know what I mean? He would have destroyed him crazier. Yeah, he talking about here we go. No, here you go. You out of here, bro. What you talking about? Here we go. Listen, my videos pop up. If you click on it, you click on it. I don't solicit y'all. If you don't like the content, get to stepping. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm always going to state my opinion on the channel that I built. If you don't like that, then like this. If Crawford fight Josh Taylor next, would you be mad? I wouldn't. I would. I'll be mad because it's a setup. So, yeah, I'll be mad if Crawford fought Josh Taylor next because that's a setup. Bro, look at Josh Taylor bigger than Crawford, bro. Look how big he is, bro. Bro. So to me, that's a setup. Okay. Crawford became undisputed. See, and the funny thing is, y'all idiots talking about, oh, you hate Bud Crawford. I apparently don't hate Bud Crawford because I actually have more love for Bud Crawford than y'all because I care about Bud Crawford making right moves and stuff like that. Bud Crawford became undisputed before Josh Taylor. Bud Crawford has been around at a high level before Josh Taylor. I knew about Bud and was checking for him heavy well before a lot of people. But we all knew about him in 2014 when he beat Gamboa. You don't take an away game when you're Bud Crawford. Why should Bud Crawford have to go to fight in the UK in front of 70,000 Josh Taylor fans? He had to do that to fight Ricky Burns, fought in Scotland, Glasgow or whatever, right? But that was a different space of his career. He was trying to become a champion, which he did. But now there's no reason for him to do that. Beyond that, look at Top Rank and Bob Arum. Bob Arum just got stunned on stage, and he was like, I'm pretty sure the decision's made. I'm taking my talents to South Beach, you know, and he said he's out. So why would you fight Josh Taylor knowing that Top Rank most likely is going to try to get that belt off you? So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do the Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's a great fighter. He's a skilled fighter. He clearly looks bigger than Terence Crawford. I think Crawford would be the favorite. But here's the thing. Boxing is more than meets the eye. If Crawford got hurt or if Crawford didn't stop him, what are them scorecards going to look like? What would those scorecards look like in front of 70,000 fans, Taylor fans? And you know what I'm saying? And I would hate to see it look like a setup for Bud to go all the way out there and then you got the deck stacked against you and the scorecards are already filled out or something crazy as long as Josh Taylor don't get stopped. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I don't like that. So I think that's too risky. It's a good fight. But I think, to me, it's a good fight, but I think it's a setup. It's a setup. Just like Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn. Crawford deserved the Pacquiao fight way more than Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn was a nobody. Like, nobody knew who he was. He wasn't popping. And it did great numbers on ESPN. Can you imagine ESPN Crawford and Pacquiao at the time? But Top Rank gave it to Jeff Horn, who had like a 15-0 record, and now he fake beat Pacquiao, and now he can tell his grandkids, oh, I beat Pacquiao. Now Crawford, he can't say that. The best thing he can say is I beat Gamboa, Postal, and I beat Sean Porter in his fight before he retired. You know? Crawford, his business, it's just like timing and business. It just hasn't really matched up, you know? He hasn't been able to get the opportunities in peak season. You know what I mean? It's like getting that girl years after you graduate in high school. You wanted her in high school when you were junior, senior, and she the prom queen. You don't necessarily, you know, it's not the same unless she better than when she was in high school. You know what I mean? You get her 10 years later and she already had kids and she got stretch marks all on her forehead and all this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know why I put the stretch marks on her forehead, but you know what I mean? It's not the same luster. I wanted that girl when she was, you know what I mean, innocent and things like that. Crawford, that's how his career's played out. He chose the team he chose, and he kind of got all them fights. Like Amir Khan's a name, but you got Amir Khan after Canelo slept him crazy, and he was coming off a Samuel Vargas performance. Shout out to Kenichi Bear. Yeah, she all big, bro. She had 3 kids by 4 different dudes. Like, how does that even happen? How you have 3 kids with 4 different baby daddies? Stretch marks on her forehead. Her smile crooked now. Nah, bro. She fell off. Man, I ain't gonna front. I see chicks that I used to work with and want or go to school with, and then now I see them now, and I'm like, oh, I dodged a bullet with that because I'm boxing ego now. You see what I'm saying? Look. Poetic justice. It's that poetic justice. Bro, I dodged a bullet with some of them because some of them look whoopteth. Bro, you ever see that chick and then you like, man, you really wanted to bag that? But now it looked like she went to war in Baghdad. Listen, that's a bar. I said, you ever see a chick, she fine, you really wanted to bag that. Now it looked like a bomb blew off. She went to war in Baghdad. Listen, that's a bar. Listen, I'm the kid with the golden voice. I'm the kid with the most bars. I said, you ever meet a chick and you really wanted to smash, you really wanted to bag that. Now it looked like a bomb blew off, like she went to war in Baghdad. And you like, man, I dodged that bullet, bro. That's a great feeling. When you see a girl you really wanted and you see she whooped as hell, you like, yeah, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Jessica? How's life treating ya? Bro, I dodged a couple bullets. I'm like, damn, you look so dumb right now. Like Rihanna said, you not the same. You fell off. You know what I'm saying? When she just fell off, her hair, you know, the kids stressing her out. She got that Michael Myers hair just... you looking like the Michael Myers mask. Nah, I'm glad. I'm glad it didn't work out. I'm glad you denied me. I'm Boxing Ego. Yeah. I'm glad this didn't work. Man, I be feeling like that. I don't know about y'all. I would have been miserable right now. You graduated like years ago. She still can't cook. Nah, you can't cook. Yeah, I just had a long day at work and I came home. There's no food. You said, do I want to go to McDonald's? You asked me if I want a quarter pounder with cheese. That's what you tell her. Bro, like McDonald's? You didn't cook nothing? I'm Boxing Ego. You ever seen the opposite? Yeah, I have. I see the girl, bro. I used to treat her bad, like, cause she was hurt, but then she fine now. I would treat her bad, bro. I would like roast her and stuff, and she fine. I've seen it both ways. Popeyes. Oh, she taking it. Yeah, Popeyes. We do chicken right. He said, "Get that McRib, bro." What is the meat? Cause I know that ain't real rib meat for no $1.99 or whatever. What is the McRib? What do they put in it? That's like hot dog. That's recycled hot dog. What is that? That's a recycled hot dog with a bone in it and some barbecue sauce. What is a McRib? What do they put in it? What is the McRib made out of? Oh, hell no. To the no. Bro, I pulled it up. It says the McRib consists of restructured boneless pork. Restructured? Oh, this some Bride of Frankenstein. It's alive. It's alive. Bro, what the hell is restructured boneless pork? Nah, bro. That's rhino dick. Freeze, you diseased rhinoceros pizzle. If you do not put the weapon down, I will be forced to thrash you. Bro, that's rhinoceros pizzle. Nah, bro, I don't trust y'all, bro. I ain't had no McRib. Bro, what the hell is restructured bone? Nah, bro. They restructured, they putting it together like Build-A-Bear. Nah, I ain't messing. I don't know, bro. Freeze, you diseased rhinoceros pizzle. Put the weapon down, I will be forced to thrash you. Who the is this asshole? Hey, Kanichi Bear disgusting. He said Play-Doh meat. What? Ugh. Nah, I ain't restructured. Nah, why you restructured it? It's like Tales from the Hood. He's like, why they call it refried beans? Why the hell you gonna refry some beans? Bro, why are you gonna restructure some bone? Nah, bro. You just putting stuff together. Nah, bro. I don't know. That don't sound too appetizing. That man said Play-Doh meat. Nah, y'all tripping tonight. Y'all tripping. Anyway, I'm out. He said McDonald's been foul. Bro, they ain't got no chill on the salt. Like, they be putting like hella salt on the fries. I think they get mad and hate their job and put more salt. Yeah, I'm gonna raise everybody cholesterol out this month. Bro, they just be going crazy. He said the McRib is really good though. Bro, is restructured bone meat? I don't know, bro. That's the rat burger from Demolition Man. What is it? You're eating a rat burger. A rat? What do you mean a rat? Do you see any cows? Remember they was like, do you see any cows in here? Bro, y'all eating a rat burger. That's what's up. Anyway, I'll be back with some more heat. Hold on. Ricky Williams said, check. Bro, I ain't eating no rhino dick. Freeze, you diseased rhinoceros pizzle. Oh, shout out to Ricky Williams. I can't show this, Ricky. I don't know. I'm not gonna show it. Shout out to Ricky. Boxing, look up Jamal Harvey. Bro, he sound like a superhero. Who's that? Bro, he a black superhero. Jamal Harvey. Where did he get that name from? Yeah, call me JHH. Bro, who is that? Jamal Hard Rock Harvey. Hardest worker in the game. Yeah, we out here. Man, we just grinding. He won a gold medal? All right, I'm going to check him. I'm going to check him out. Damn, he won a gold medal? Oh, he out of Maryland? Maryland got scrappers. DMV area, they got real life scrappers. Let's get it. Yeah, man, listen, I got some stuff that I'm trying to work on. Please keep supporting the channel because I'm going to take boxing to another level. I got some stuff. I promise you. Hey, sir, he ain't got no chill. And that's my cue. I'll be back with some more heat. Holla at me. You dig. Peace out, everybody. Everyone have a good day. I'll be back with some more heat. I'll probably do another live stream in a few hours. Holla.